Aries for Wednesday. All right, let's see. What do we have for Aries for Wednesday? The Ten of Cups. It is important to enjoy the present moment right now. It's the little things is what I'm hearing. It's the little things. Sometimes we get so caught up in like the future or so caught up in the past that we forget about the present moment. We forget to stop and take a look around and just enjoy what's happening right now. Because I feel like you're getting too ahead of yourself. You're saying, okay, in the future, this will happen. In the future, this will happen. This will happen. This will happen. Claim things for right now. Remember, I talk about this all the time, Aries. Claim it for right now, okay? Because the Ace of Swords is here and the Judgment card is here. Yeah, you spend too much time thinking about your old life, thinking about the old things and the old mistakes. And it's time you let that go because there's newfound clarity here. There's newfound purpose here. Whatever this could be, okay? Whether it's a new place, a new life, I don't know what, I just heard a new life. This new life is beautiful. It's time that you wake up and enjoy it. Because something about you, sometimes it doesn't, you lack the clarity. You feel a bit foggy when it comes down to like seeing clearly what today looks like. Just today. You don't have to figure out tomorrow. You don't have to figure out a few hours from now. You have to figure out what you feel right now and feel it, okay? Because a lot of times, like I said, you just keep living too far in the future and you have these feelings about the future, which is anxiety. And then you have feelings about the past, which is depression. But if you just take a moment and stay right here, how do you feel right now? That's the clarity that you need. How do you feel in this current moment, Aries? This current moment is important, okay? I'm seeing something like a mood wheel. You know, you ever seen those in therapy and stuff like that? Tell me how you feel right now, Aries, because it's something that you're ignoring right now. You're not seeing yourself and your true feelings right now. You're saying, okay, when I get some money, or okay, when I get this job, or okay, when I get this relationship, or okay, when my life stabilizes. But how do you feel right now? And how can we improve on that right now and make this better? Okay? Anyways, you answer that question. That don't have anything to do with me. That's between you and God. All right? But awaken to the present moment right now. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you. Taurus for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Taurus for Wednesday? Oh, what are you healing from right now, okay? The Three of Swords is here. I'm feeling like an unfamiliar feeling is coming back. Something like I'm getting like thoughts of rejection or feeling like your love life isn't going as well as you want it to. There's this unspoken feeling from your past that you're healing from, but it's not quite healed yet, okay? There's still a scar there. There's still some pain there. There's still some feelings of like, oh, something's reminding you of something from your past, like a feeling that's reminding you of something from your past. Maybe somebody didn't call you back on time. Maybe somebody's not texting you back. Maybe you're feeling rejected a little bit, but it's reminding you of something from your past in relationships, and it does hurt. But remember, when you identify stuff like that, you're healing. So I'm seeing that you're healing from this, but it's something that you haven't quite healed from yet. It's almost like, if you go get surgery or stitches or something like that. That's what I'm seeing, like stitches. And I'm seeing that the stitches didn't quite heal and you decided to try to jump back into something. And now it hurts. It hurts a bit. Yeah. Your hidden energy is the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. It's time to move on from those feelings of regret. Those things that you're carrying from your past are not helping you right now. They're not even close to whatever you're dealing with right now, okay? So that means it is time to heal. It's time to move forward and heal. Six of Swords saying moving on into better times, and the Ten of Wands saying that put those burdens down. That's a lot of baggage that you're carrying from the past, okay? Because I'm hearing that song, Bag Lady. You gonna hurt your back dragging all those bags like that, because I feel like you're imposing something on someone else and it doesn't fit the narrative. And it's not really quite fair because you haven't given the opportunity to this other person. You're just coming in with all this baggage saying, yeah, this hurt in the past. You hurt me in the past. You said this to me in the past. Or maybe somebody did and it's reminding you of what someone else did. And it's not that right now, okay? So I need to pull you out of that, okay, Taurus, because I'm seeing Father's like, pull yourself out of that. Because it's not helping the current situation. It's actually blocking some love here. Okay, so heal from whatever that was in the past, or that person was, or whatever may have happened in your relationship in the past. Because it's not something that you should carry on to the future, okay? As I split the deck, Taurus, it's about what you manifest and what you speak for the future. You are the magician here. You can tell and claim what's next. You don't have to live out the same narrative that's happened already. But that's what you're attempting to do. So be careful. Pulling you out of that. Look, that's what Father was saying, pulling you out of that. And it does have something to do with love here. Ace of Cups. That's love overflowing. There's love here. Okay? That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed, Taurus. Thank you. Gemini for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Gemini for Wednesday? We got the Page of Pentacles, and I'm going to grab this card too. Page of Pentacles meaning that there's good news on the way, something that you're not expecting. Could even be some financial blessings here, but it's on the way, okay? And I know I always say don't claim it to be on the way, claim it for right now, because just to know that it's here right now, knowing that, you know, things are changing. Things are looking up here financially for you. I'm seeing that you're getting a phone call about something, maybe an application that you applied to, something about a loan application, maybe even a scholarship or something like that that you applied to. That's actually like, oh, okay, you got it. You know, so look forward to that. Know that it's here already. Now, that doesn't mean spend it yet, okay? Because a lot of times we can get caught up in spending something before we actually physically have it in our hands. But your finances are definitely improving, Gemini. I see that you've been praying for this. You've been hoping for this. You've been manifesting this, okay? Gemini, I'm seeing that you've been manifesting this. Let's look at the bottom of the deck energy. The Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You've been absolutely in your head about it because you're like, man, I give and I give and I give and I give. When is it going to come back to me? But that's the beautiful part about this is the news comes to tell you that, hey, you've been sowing seeds into other people and now it's time you reap the reward. It doesn't always come from the source. I believe the Six of Pentacles is the card of the day as well. Check it out when it posts later. But the card of the day talks about equal give and take. And be careful who you give to next time because those are the type of people that keep you in your head. Okay, Six of Pentacles is talking about sowing good seeds of faith and knowing that whatever you plant, because you're a good person, whatever you plant comes back to you. That's universal law. But sometimes you get in your head because it's like, well, I gave and gave and gave to this person and they're not helping me now. Now I'm in need. But don't worry. Things are getting better for you. And don't worry about what you gave to other people. You gave out of the fullness of your heart. And that's what matters. And that's what Father recognizes. And that's what he sees. Okay? So don't get in your head too much about this. Again, claim it for right now. Claim it for right now because you've already given. And now you're in need. And it will come just as much as, you know, you were that light to someone else. And now if you're in need, they're going to be that light to you. Okay? It may not come from the people that you lent money to or helped out. But it's going to come. Okay? It's here already. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Cancer for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father. What do we have for Cancer for Wednesday? We got the Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, my gosh. You're trying to make some decisions without having enough information. Okay? This means that you really, really, really need to, you know, pay attention to the things around you. Pay attention to how people act. Pay attention to their words. Pay attention to body mannerisms. Something about you trying to make something decision out of like emotions right now. And it's not enough information to go off of. Because your emotions can be triggered by anything. Let's be honest, okay? You could be triggered because you're having a bad day. You could be triggered because you're hungry. You could be triggered because somebody is antagonizing you or provoking you. You can be triggered and make a decision based off that. But get more information before you speak, before you move forward, before you do anything. Because Cancer, I'm seeing that you're about to cut somebody really swiftly and quickly with your tongue. Because you don't have enough information and you're about to go off on somebody without, you know, without really strong reason. Okay? And even if you did have a strong reason, people deserve grace, is what I just heard. People deserve grace. Your hidden energy is the Knight of Wands. Look, I told you. And the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is that action. You're like, boom, I'm finna go. Like, you know, that fire, that action, that, all right, they made me mad, pow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're about to go at it. And it's kind of like, it can also mean combative and things like that. But Father's saying, relax. Okay, because you haven't gotten enough information. So it's time you sit back and observe the situation before you make any type of sudden movements. Because this is you moving too fast, okay? This is you moving too fast with the Knight of Wands. Carrying that fire, carrying that, like, I don't know. Like I said, it could be you angry, hangry, because you're hungry, you know. Or because somebody made you mad. Whatever it is, Father's saying stop and observe, okay? It is time to stop and observe. And it's not time to, go with your words right now, okay? Take a moment to yourself. You might just need to be to yourself for a second, okay? Because this is like, just enjoying time alone for right now. Because sometimes people deserve grace. Look at that. That's a graceful bird. And it's like, okay, I'll be kind. I'll be gentle. I'll be completely open to not popping off, going off real fast, okay? Anyways, like I said, get some more information, okay, Cancer? That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Leo for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Leo for Wednesday? Queen of Pentacles. It's time you really start focusing on, whatever this project is or whatever your job is or whatever. It's like focus, focus, focus. I feel like you get distracted or have been getting distracted from the income part. You've been getting distracted on things that are going out and not things that are coming in. Because I forgot who sings that. I think Drake. I'm not a Drake fan, y'all. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. But he's like, oh, well, guess you lose some, you win some. Long as the outcome is income. So don't stop focusing on the distractions. Because I feel like so many things are coming, Leo, to distract you. There are friendships that come in to distract you. There are things at work that come to distract you. Focus on the work. There are things that come to distract you from your business. Focus on that. Stay focused, because for some reason I'm seeing distractions, and I'm seeing that there's a reason why I keep saying distractions, distractions, distractions. Yeah, with the King of Wands, focus on the business, because it's time you change the perspective of things. As long as the outcome is income. King of Wands talks about investments and things like that. If you're investing in yourself, buying a new car, buying a new suit or a new shirt or whatever it is, even if you're forced into it, even if that car that you had, messed up and now you got to keep going. But in order to get some income, you got to put some outcome in order to get the income. You get what I'm saying here? Okay? Make that investment, whatever it is. You might have been stuck on that decision lately. Like, I don't know if I should spend money on that. I don't know. Maybe even a website or something. I don't know if I should spend money on that. Look at it from a different point of view. Long as the outcome is income. Don't get distracted by the price. Because for some reason, I'm seeing someone get distracted by the price point. Or someone telling them that, oh, that's too high. For you, maybe. But that don't have nothing to do with you, Leo, at all. Because look, Father's saying get confident in this investment. Whatever it is. Even if it's, like I said, just to show up to work looking a little bit more put together. Whatever it is. Make the investment. It's worth it. Long as the outcome is income. Because it's going to really help your finances. Okay? Don't look at the price point. Look at, look at it from a different perspective. The Hangman comes to say, look, you're not stuck here. You just need to see it from a different way. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Virgo for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father. What do we have for Virgo for Wednesday? Virgo, we have the Three of Cups. All right, there could be some celebrations that are in your very near future, okay? Hanging out with friends or family or something like that. Be careful, though, if you're in a relationship, because I'm seeing some temptation come when it comes down to this, too, okay? Hanging out with family and friends, cool. But hanging out with somebody that you don't have no business, especially if you're in a relationship, because the Three of Cups can represent some third-party activities, too. And I'm seeing, Virgo, that it could be you that's tempted to say, oh, it's just coffee. Oh, it's just a movie. Be careful, okay? But I am seeing some celebrations, some hangouts. Some hangouts, really. Just like hanging out. Could be hanging out this weekend, hanging out with family, hanging out with friends, going to a movie, going to eat, going for a drink, whatever it is. Just be careful of being tempted to, oh, it's just light fun. It's just a little fun. You know what I'm talking about. Look, with the High Priestess, for most of you all, you're going to go out and have a good time with family and friends because the High Priestess is here and so is the Sun. I feel like preparation for this is exciting. But for some of you all, as well, when it comes down to anything that's third-party situations, everything that's done in the dark does come out in the light. So just be careful there with the temptation that may come. Even if it may make you happy in a second, it could be a mistake, okay? So that's just a warning for some of you all. For most of you all, you're going out with family, friends, having a good time, whatever. It's all good. Having a good time. Like I said, that this is going to be a good time. Maybe you haven't seen these people in a long time, family or friends, whoever these people may be. But you know it's going to be a good time. You're looking forward to it. They're looking forward to it. Things like that. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Remember, like I said, what's done in the dark comes out in the light. Okay, so be careful. Especially if it's like, people be like, oh, what's done in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't know. Not all things that are done in the dark everything comes to the light. So just be careful what you do in the name of fun. Because fun can be fun. But the High Priestess comes to say, trust your intuition. Because look, the Seven of Cups is right underneath that. Which means trust your intuition. All things are not fun things. Okay? Behind some of these doors are snakes. So just be careful there. All right? And what you're doing. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Libra for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Libra for Wednesday? Oh, I love it. The Justice card, which is your card. All right. Just balance becomes restored in your life, okay? You could have been feeling very, very off the last few days. Even the last few weeks. I just see that balance absolutely is restored. You start to feel like yourself a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And I don't know if it's because, I don't know why I'm hearing coming clean. You could be confessing something, but I'm seeing that coming clean would be like, maybe you're focused on detoxing or, very healthy habits. Whenever you do something bad, you have to balance it with something good, okay? Or you're just going to feel like crap. Sometimes I'm like, I'm very, very much so pushing on the holistic health. I'm pushed, doing good for your body. But also, sometimes you might want that piece of candy or you might want, whatever it is that you've been resisting or telling yourself, no, I shouldn't have. But whatever you're doing bad to your body, make sure you do something good. If you're going to take shots and shots and shots and shots and shots, make sure that you detox, drink water, electrolytes, heal your body, don't just destroy it. Okay, everything is about balance and moderation here, okay? Because I do see that you've been struggling with some sadness here, Libra. You have been. Because you don't know which way is up, okay? Which sometimes sadness and grief can cause a lot of imbalance. It can make you feel like you're just off because you don't know which way is up. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do next, But don't forget, with the 5 stages of grief, that means that you have to just start accepting the situation. And acceptance starts with knowing that there are more opportunities here. Yes, there might have been some missed opportunities or some things that went wrong in the past, but there are still some opportunities left here, okay? So don't focus on the negative because a lot of times if we put our focus too much on the negative, we start to negatively do things. We start to feel off. We start to feel imbalanced. We start to feel very lost, okay? But I do see that balance is restored. So that's good news. Confirmation burp too, okay? So balance is restored. Make sure you're doing everything that you can in order to restore that, okay? If it's detoxing, if it's telling your truth, okay? If it's whatever it is, just to make sure that you get back into feeling like yourself. Because I really want you to feel better, okay, Libra? Because I'm feeling like, I'm feeling off. I don't know why I just keep hearing I'm feeling off. Like I'm feeling a little thrown off. Eat better, drink better, be better, feel better. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Scorpio for Wednesday. All right, that came quick. Whew, what do you have to do? There's a lot of things going on in your life. So many ups and downs. So many ups and downs. It's almost like I can't even keep up the way I'm seeing it. That's why I'm saying it so fast. Like so many ups and downs. So many ups and downs. You're juggling a lot right now, okay? You could be juggling finances and then your love life. You could be juggling your love life and work. You could be juggling work and your career. Whatever it is, work and finance, whatever it is, it's just a lot on your plate. You're just like, okay, if I finish that, then I got to do that. Then I got to give attention over here. Then I got to pay attention over here. It's just, whoo. Scorpio, breathe. Because the information is coming so quickly. That's why I'm asking you to breathe, because I'm just feeling so overwhelmed and so overstimulated right now. Scorpio, breathe. Okay? Because it's not about getting it all done. It's not about helping everyone. It's not about doing everything that needs to get done. It's about taking care of you right now. You're neglecting you right now. Make sure that you see that. Your hidden energy, the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yes, you need to be confident knowing that you can do all things, okay? And part of that confidence comes from just being inside of yourself, like being confident in yourself, okay? Ace of Wands is all about encouraging yourself. You know, again, it's not always about doing it all, getting it all done, even though you can do all things. It's about having that confidence that not everything needs to get done like this. It's okay. Everything is going to be okay. It's all right. The sky is not falling. The confidence comes from that. The encouragement comes from that. Even if I don't make it over here in time, they're still going to have room for me. That's the confidence that you need. And that's not your, well, it is your ego, but it's not like cockiness. There's a difference between confidence and cockiness. And I'm feeling like, you know, you need to really, really be a lot more confident in getting things done. It's not about getting all things done. It's like, man, well, what happens if this doesn't get done? Oh, well, they're still going to wait for me. Oh, well, things are still going to, you know, what's meant for me will not miss me is the situation that I'm seeing here, okay? Because the Queen of Wands, look how she's looking like off a little bit. Like, whatever. If I don't get it done, and what? Because I'm the queen. I run this. Or king, whichever, you know, take it how it resonates. Anyway, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. All right, breathe. I just feel so overwhelmed after this, like a little out of breath. Breathe, all right? Be a little bit more unbothered and be a lot more confident in the fact that you can do anything and get it done. And if it doesn't get done, then it doesn't miss you. That opportunity is still there. It does not miss you. What's for you is for you, okay, Scorpio? That's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Sagittarius for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Sagittarius? What's going on at work? We got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Sagittarius, okay? This could be something that you're working on that doesn't feel like it's coming in, you know, into like alignment like it should. It's because you're fighting it. You're fighting something, okay? You could be fighting with your boss or fighting with someone that you're working with, but you're just kind of like, it's something going on at work, okay? I'm seeing something going on at work, Sagittarius, and it's causing disruption in the workplace or disruption in something that you're good at and what you do. It's messing with your apprenticeship because that's what this card is about, okay? And it's in reverse. You're good at it, so why do you feel thrown off about it, okay? It's because something's happening there, okay? You're hitting energy, Sagittarius. There's a Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Don't just overwork yourself because you need financial blessings or you need financial gain. You got to be doing something for a purpose and for a reason. When you start to do something for finances, then it starts to feel off. So Father's like, you might be overworking yourself or you might be doing stuff, you know, just for the money. Page of Pentacles is there. But Father's like, look, rest. Or maybe they're not paying you enough. If they're not paying you enough, look. Don't overwork yourself. You know, work what you're worth and that's it, okay? Do what you got to do to go home. Don't let them work you to death like a slave, okay? Please. Because I'm just seeing something's going on and it has something to do with finances and how the finances need a little break here, okay? Either you're overworking or you're working for little to nothing and you're not, you know, you don't feel like they deserve you. So, because this feels a little off, okay, first off, take a little break from work if you can, okay? I know finances and bills and the economy and all of that. I don't hear excuses because Father is talking, okay? This has nothing to do with me or Jess, whatever. This has a lot to do with, you know, like the economy. When Father says move, he says move. So if it's time to move on from a job, then do that. It's not about, oh, well, the economy's so bad, I got to sit here. No. When Father tells you to move, you got to move. If you don't move, then he'll move you. And what happens when he moves you is that he'll make that job inexistent anymore. Non-existent, anymore. So when he tells you to move, it's time to move. If you're feeling like you're underpaid, it's time to find something better. It's time to find purpose in what you do because you're not seeing purpose. Okay, so take a break. It's time to take a break. Take a rest. I know the economy and all of that. I know you need your coin. I know that. But take a break because somebody's going to appreciate you somewhere else and you're going to get paid everything that you're worth. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Please take my word because it's not me. It's not Jess. It's really, I'm channeling. I hope this helped and blessed, all right? Thank you so much. Capricorn for Wednesday. Ooh. Let's see what happens. What's going on? You're feeling very indecisive right now, okay, with the Two of Swords. You might be just lacking clarity or just not knowing what to do about a situation here. You don't know up from down. You don't know right from left. You don't know where to go from with this. I don't know. I feel like you're using a lot more logic and your logic is not making sense. It's not aligning with what your heart wants to do. So you're battling heart and mind a lot. Because that's what I'm seeing. And so instead of like doing anything, you decide, hey, I'm not going to make a decision. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be, I don't know. But I'm seeing like, okay, my heart wants to do this, but my mind is saying that's impossible. Everything's possible. Okay, first off, impossible turns to I'm possible if you break it down. Okay, so whatever your heart wants to do, you have to find a way to connect it to your mind. And the only way to do that is to balance those chakras. I haven't talked about chakras in a long time. Wow. Meditate. Meditation is the way to find out the answer here, okay? Because there's a really logical answer, because I feel like, Capricorn, that you're not going to move unless you know the true answer. Your intuition is telling you everything you need to know, though. The moon card is very loud. The moon is very loud. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles here. This is about something about wanting to do something new in your life. It has a lot to do with your finances or something to do with your relationship. Okay, do I want to be single? Do I want to be forward? Do I want to, try something new here? Okay, and you don't know. You just don't know what makes sense logically, what makes sense financially. And Father's like, look, you got to really pay attention to what your body feels when you ask yourself these questions. Because I feel like your spidey senses, I don't know why I'm seeing it like that. Your spidey senses are telling you everything you need to know. Okay, I see somebody who's like, okay, should I be single and enjoy single life, or should I embark on something new and offer someone something here? Because the Page of Pentacles sometimes can mean like an engagement or something like that as well. So I'm seeing something like, should I commit or should I stay? Okay, and it could be a job as well. Like, should I commit to something and this new opportunity here to make some financial decisions, or should I just, enjoy the money that I have already, Enjoy the life that I have already. Five of Pentacles says that you feel like if you do choose this route, you're going to feel left out. You're going to feel like you missed an opportunity with the Five of Pentacles. And then something about that is like one of those things that you're making that decision based off of past things that, happened in your past that are no longer even relevant right now. So you, Capricorn, sit in meditation. Meditate outside if you can. Balance those chakras. Make sure that brain connects to that heart, because your heart is screaming loud and your brain is saying, but this doesn't make sense. Anyways, that's what I have for you out there. Aquarius for Wednesday. All right, let's see. Father, what do we have for Aquarius for Wednesday? We got the Death card and the Magician here. All right. I feel like somebody tried to manipulate you, or somebody's trying to manipulate you, but it's not working here, okay? Be careful, okay? I don't really like to talk these things, but spell work is very loud in this reading, okay? This is a collective. So please, I don't want anybody to get scared, and I don't like to give these type of readings. God knows. Because, people get scared, and a lot of times you'll go to, please, okay, pay attention, because what I'm saying is true. A lot of times people will go to readers or go to these spiritualists, and they'll say it costs $500 to get that spirit off of you, and you're going to spend that money because you get scared. Do not let fear push you into making a decision financially about something that someone is doing to you. Just know that you are very blessed, very highly favored, very protected. You don't need any of that, okay? You notice I don't offer any of that, because you're protected. Once you know that you're protected, all of the stuff that people be saying doesn't even matter. It's irrelevant. You don't even think about it. When you don't give anything power, it doesn't have it. So, Aquarius, I'm seeing some kind of manipulation, okay? This could be somebody with spell work. I'm not, pushing that on anybody, that narrative on anybody, but I am kind of seeing that. Or it could just be somebody somebody sits in their living room and they talk about you and they put your name through the mud and they just keep bringing you up and bring you up and bring you up. They're conjuring you up, okay? And that's why Father is even in the Bible, it talks about slandering someone else's name, because we're not supposed to sit and gossip about anybody doing anything. It's fun to tell a story, but it's not cool to talk about people or to wish their downfall, because that's magic. Your words are powerful. So be careful what you do, and know that you are protected in whatever anybody else is doing, okay? Because I'm just seeing that, you're protected, you're protected, you're protected. The Tower card and the Chariot card come. Father's saying stay focused, because they might be wishing on your downfall. The Tower card comes to say, okay, but then the Chariot comes to say, so what? Stay focused. Don't get off your throne. Tomato, tomato. We don't get off our throne when people do weird stuff. We just let them do whatever they're doing, because it can't even touch you. You're too elevated. You're too lifted. You're too ascended to even care. It doesn't even matter, like I said. Okay? So, I do see the Tower card. This is somebody like trying to push that narrative or push that thing onto you. You are very protected, divinely guided. Keep on the same path that you're on right now, because the Chariot card says to stay focused. The Chariot is also used in war. Know that too for sure. Okay? And that means just keep going. Keep going forward. You know, full fledged ahead. Full speed ahead. They can't stop you. They can't stop you, nor can they catch up to you, okay? No matter what they try to do. And that's why the Death card is here with it. Pisces for Wednesday. All right, let's see. Pisces. Ooh, somebody's blocked, biggity blocked. Oh, the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's a communication blockage, or maybe even just a phone block. Like, hey, you know, you can't call my phone. Or maybe you just recently blocked somebody and they trying to call you. Whatever the case may be, I just heard biggity blocked. You know it is retrograde too. That communication is reversed, okay? So it could be somebody that's trying to get in that doesn't deserve your time anymore. They don't deserve your attention anymore, okay? You've done things out of love and they do things out of like weirdness, you know? They could be just trying to come back because they're curious. And that's why blocks are made. I'm not saying that I encourage blocking people, because I honestly feel like if you're going to block somebody, then it's okay to have a communication. Like, you know, have a conversation with them and then block them. Like, hey, I'm doing this. You don't always owe them that, but it makes it so much easier, because then they don't get new numbers and keep trying and all that kind of crazy weirdness, okay? Like I said, it's somebody that you probably was, you know, didn't get along with. The discord was here with the Five of Wands. That's a fight. That's an argument. That's not being on the same page here with the Five of Wands. And here they come, being curious. I wonder what's going on in their world with the Two of Wands. I wonder what's going on in their world. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's why I say it's not okay to leave fires where you go. Okay? Because a lot of times, like, people will be like, oh, I don't want to talk to them anymore. They're uninteresting right now, so let me block them, or whatever the case may be. It's okay to just say, you know, hey, I don't want to talk anymore. Or, you know, if it's been a long time where y'all haven't talked, I mean, what's understood ain't got to be explained, right? I mean, we're all adults, right? Anyways, that's what I have for you. Biggity blocked, okay? Pisces, I don't know who this is, or if you've done this, or if that person has done this to you. Whatever the case may be, it's all for good reason, okay? That's what I'm hearing, is that it's all for good reason. Because I'm about to split the deck. It's over with. It's over with. That's the reason. It's the Death card is here. It's done. It's dead, Jim. Let it lay. There's no reason to go back and forth about this, okay? And somebody wants to argue, somebody wants to go back and forth about it. It's over. It's over with. That connection, that tie is cut. And that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Please do not entertain people that want to bring you into their drama. And that's their drama. That has nothing to do with you, okay? And that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you.